Well, so good morning, everybody. Please, can you confirm if you are able to hear and see? If you have screen and sound, just write it in chat, please. Please, someone can confirm. Jo, funguje. No. So good morning, good evening in some regions. Welcome to online international instructor course. Let me introduce Grandmaster Hwang Ho-yong, 9th degree, Chairman of Technical and Education Committee of International Taekwondo Federation.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Instructor course.
Grandmaster Hwang would like to greet everyone, all participants, and also especially welcome all participating Grandmasters and higher ranks, so 8 and 7 degrees. Instructor title. So welcome everybody. So please allow us a little break. We need correct sound. We checked yesterday, but it looks that now is some problem.
No.
So we changed the microphone, and please clarify that it's okay or not.
Okay.
So now it should be okay, and please have your microphones turned off, because it can make some interactions with our microphones and our speakers.
Tak, první světlím o semináru, ITF semináru.
Ecosystem seminar. Grandmaster Hwang, at first, at the start, would like to explain the system of seminar and courses.
To hodně lidí rozumí to international instructor course bylo jenom technický seminář.
Jako v minulosti, jak jsme dělali. A lot of people understand the international instructor course in past that was only like a technical seminar.
A když mi ITF to committee udělal technical education committee dohromady, to už začal to semináru rozdělení.
When ITF merged technical and education committee together, they start thinking about separate these two kinds of seminars and courses.
Takže teďko systém technical seminar, instructor course, umpire course, Течко приправи коч-кост, tak to je čtyři kategorie bude.
Rozhodcovský, technický,
Ano,
instruktorský a koučovský. So now there will be 4 different kinds of seminar: international instructor course, international technical seminar, international umpire course, and also coaches course.
Tady je to, řekněme to international, to je jenom to asi ITF organizuje.
So when we say it's international, it's because it's organized by ITF, International Taekwondo Federation.
Takže každý země může udělat jako national.
So each country is responsible to organize their national instructor
To je
seminar.
kategorie stejný, ale asi mezinárodní a národní.
So it's quite same event, but it's a different level, national and international.
Dneska, zítra budeme instructor course.
So our plan for today and for tomorrow's sessions, it's international instructor course.
To je pro instructor, ITF instructor jako učit.
It's about to educate international instructors of
To
Taekwondo.
official, takže každý roku, každý jako akce někdy organizovat ITF.
So it's an annual event, and it's important that all international instructors should participate in these kinds of events.
Tak tohle dělá kdo kontakto ITF vybrat, dává úkol, takže to ne každý může. Někdo asi
Jenom kdo má oprávnění.
dostat úkol může být.
The international instructor course can be held only by designated ITF official conductors. So it's not possible to organize or to lead this kind of event by yourself. You should be only selected by International Taekwondo Federation.
Proč děláme tohle instructor course?
What is the reason for this kind of course?
co jako rozdíl minulé instructor course technical, teďko asi rozdělení.
In the past, we had separate together. We had together international technical seminar and international course, but nowadays it's separated for 2 different events.
Samozřejmě my děláme technical seminar.
We have also international technical seminar.
Tohle je seminář pro instruktor, jak to učit, ne sebe, jak učit pro studentů.
We can say shortly that the international technical seminar, it's about learning yourself, improve your skills, improve your technique. But international instructor course, it's about how to teach your student, how to lead a class.
Taekwondo není sportu. My řekneme pořád.
We say that we are martial art and Taekwondo is not sport, not only sport.
Takže my, kdo učí, to učitel učí studentovi.
We can say also that the teacher teaches his students.
A sportu bude trenér. Trenéru učí jenom praxe.
But it's a general saying that in the sport activities that there is a trainer, because he's only training his we can say students, his sportsmen to get better results.
Máme závody, to coach dělá, coach takhle jako učit.
If we have competition, that there is a coach. There is not teacher, because it's sport event.
Ale normálně my to učíme se in dojang prostředí, takže učitel, instruktor musí jako profesionál svoje jako práce.
Because we teach our students in dojang, in our gyms, and his role is a teacher.
태권도 마셜 아트 takže to má jaké zásady.
And because we are martial art, we have tenets.
Takže 태권 učí technika a ještě to učí dohromady. Takže to potřeba učitel práce.
Taekwondo teacher is a professional, and we can say that Taekwon it's about learning physically, learning of hands and legs, but Do is about teaching martial art.
A ještě my děláme plán, každý plán to asi dělá zkoušky taky, jako škola.
In part of our plan is also promotion test for color belts and maybe for also black belts.
Takže instruktor musí to něco svoje práce učit.
The job of instructor, of international instructor, is about make a plan and teach his students.
Takže tohle international instructor course my děláme nový instructor. Takovou dělám.
Our main goal of this seminar, goal of this course is to prepare and to create new international instructors.
A ještě kdo má už instructor, ale 3 roky jedenkrát jako update dělá. Pořád učíme se jako opakovat.
Because Taekwondo is a whole life learning martial art, that it's important that current international instructors should remind these knowledges every 3 years. So it's a rule of International Taekwondo Federation.
Kdo bude tady, kdo může, to čtyřikrát výš.
In this kind of event can participate only 4 degrees and higher.
Ale to třetí dan taky kdo už připravil, jako má termín, před zkoušky čtvrtý dan může být už tady.
It's also possible that the 3rd degree holders, which have a short term before their exams to 4th degree, that they can also participate.
Třetí dan byl tady semináru zkoušky, instruktor zkoušky, 6 měsíců platí. Potom už později už neplatí už nova.
For 3rd degrees holders, if they succeed with this international instructor course, they have the periods of 6 months when they can be promoted to 4th degree. If their promotion is later, it's not valid. This international instructor course, they should repeat once more again.
Instructor course děláme 2 dny.
The plan for international instructor course is for 2 days. So we have this morning session and afternoon session and also tomorrow morning session.
Dohromady 12 hodin.
So our how to say our time benefit of this course, it's 12 hours.
Takže říkal, dneska jenom teorie, zítra praxe, něco základní techniky, potom odpoledne ještě pokračujeme zkoušky nový instruktor.
So both sessions for this day are about theory. Tomorrow morning session will be in Dobok. It will be practical session, and in the afternoon there will be extra session for only examinations of those who request international instructor title.
Co učíme se tady course, jaké věci?
What will be schedule of this course?
Tak to první instruktor tutti, jako povinnosti instruktor.
So first part is about international instructor duties.
Ta druhý jak to co učit a ještě jak se učit, to je taky.
There's another part is how to teach your students and how to co učí a
Jak se učí.
jak učí. So it's about what to teach and how to teach your students.
Dvě kategorie, to jeden je taekwondo teorie, první je sport teorie, protože to je cvičit, jo, takže sport teorie, no potom druhý je taekwondo teorie, jaký hodné věci jako o taekwondo, historii, takové.
Jo. There are several subparts. First one is about how to teach on technical level of your students, how to teach about sport level, because every kind of activity in Taekwondo, we can say generally it's like a sport activity. So it's important to teach and lead class properly. And also third part is about how to teach your students theory of Taekwondo.
Ale to sportovní my máme trošku speciál, protože ITF nemá profesionál jako technický sportovní věci to učitel. Skoro každý země má svoje národní sportovní organizace. Oni jako jaký učitel pozvat, potom učit.
Jo, myslíte jako u nás v TVS třeba? Jo, rozumím. So maybe all national taekwondo organizations and all countries have their own system about trainer coaches licenses. In Czech Republic we have university of Charles University. There is a faculty of sport. And maybe in your countries this is very similar. That if you require some permission to lead a sports school, you have to obtain this official trainer license. So this is cooperation with these professionals in sport activities.
Skoro většinou jako země sportovní organizace hlídá taekwondo. Jako cvičit. Oni zajímá. Ministru.
Jo, že jako dohledují.
No, oni zajímá jako sportu, to taekwondo, takže oni hlídá. Takže oni dělá, jaký trenér taky stát dává povolí nebo taky. Proto tohle my dáme každý země svoje jako věci.
All these national sport organizations, they are looking for Taekwondo or on Taekwondo like a sport event, sport activity. So it's important that you should cooperate with these national sport organizations or official government bodies and official government institutions, and you should cooperate with them, and they can give you the official permission to hold classes in Taekwondo.
Protože tady Českou republiku taky, kdo už má ITF dál jako instruktoru nebo jako asistent, ale oni sami nemůže práce. Jako ministerstvo jako školství nebo sportovní organizace dává povolení. Oni to může.
Grandmaster Hwang explains that how it works in Czech Republic. If international instructor has permission, has also title from International Taekwondo Federation, it's not enough because these instructors should have permission, or I have to say must have permission from Ministry of School and sport activities, and this is official license.
Takže to my neděláme sportovní věci. Tohle něco.
Jako my, jako tady.
Profesionál může být. My nejsme jako profesionál.
This is not our responsibility to in this kind of course teach you how to make a good sport improvements and physical improvements of your students. It's necessary to ask these kind of professionals from, like in Czech Republic, Faculty of Sport.
Po semináru děláme zkoušky, potom kdo updateu dostanete diplom, nebo diplom?
Certifikát.
Jo, certifikát.
Jako tady po semináru.
No, po semináru, jako.
After this course, you will receive to your email official certificate of Czech Taekwondo Federation. You could ask also for official ITF certificate, but it's issued by ITF and sent by ITF.
Jaký dotazy máte? Question?
Do you have any questions?
The program only. About instructor course program.
Do you have any questions about the plan and the program of this international instructor course?
To nemáte, my už začínáme instructor course hlavní plán.
So if you have no questions or no some recommendations, we can go on to official program.
Tak první povinnosti instructor.
So first part is duties of instructors.
To máte? Nemáte?
Já mám takhle. Já mám tady.
No, to všechno to čte.
Jo.
To
I will explain because it will be shorter and this is from official
potom
materials.
já každý jako osvětlím.
And Grandmaster will explain deeply each part. So the instructor is directly entrusted with teaching of Taekwondo. The instructor should possess noble character and high technique as a Taekwondo instructor. Instructor should open a dojang, expand the rank of the Taekwondo practitioners, and teach them as specified in the ITF constitution. The instructor should register the dojang in ITF headquarters to be issued the recognition plaque and pay them a membership fee. The next part is instructor should give scientific Taekwondo teaching and guidance as required by pedagogical principles. For D, instructor should take measures to prevent any accidents within the dojang and be versed in the first aid treatment as well as the general knowledge about health cares. First aid treatment and private hygiene, basic knowledge about the muscular and skeletal injuries, including the physical injuries, pain in waist and backbone, posture dysfunction and headache. Elevation of injuries, relaxation of muscular strain, cure of headache, getting rid of stress, relaxation and massage. The instructor should stimulate the practitioner's interest in training by correct and timely examination and inspection of them, issue the GUP grade certificates. As for done degree certificates, he or she shall have to apply for the certificates with ITF. F letter, the instructor should improve his or her technical and practical quality by regularly participating in international courses and international tournaments, including the World Championships. He or she should have a thorough understanding of the developing trend of the world. And the last part, the instructor should furnish the Taekwondo dojang with facilities, equipment necessary as befit the drill hall of martial art. Also, he or she should set up strict regulations conducted to train body and mind. Tak, to je všechno.
Tak, světlím už tohle, každý body. První, co je instruktor?
So first explanation is what is the meaning of instructor.
Instructor je taekwondo teacher, taekwondo učitel.
So the basic explanation is that instructor is Taekwondo teacher.
스튜던트는 스보에 세베. 원래 인스트럭터 내 스보에 고 우치.
The student is about learning only himself or herself, but instructor is the role of instructor is to teach all of others.
Takže jako škola jako hodně studenti, každý skupina, ale jeden učitel stojí učit práce. To je taekwondo taky stejný jako systém, instruktor je učitel.
We can say that sorry. That generally, instructor has many students, maybe 25 students in class, but there is only one teacher, and he or she teaches these students.
Takže taekwondo ITF nema instruktor ITF nemůže existuje.
If there is a instructor without students, so he is not instructor because he doesn't or she doesn't teach anyone.
Hlavní práce, hlavní instruktor. Hodně důležitý.
So main goal, main job of this instructor is to teach his or her students.
Instruktor není student. Potom není potřeba ITF, není potřeba NGB. Takže instruktor important.
It's very important that the instructor must have or should have students, because if you have no students, it's not necessary to have school, it's not necessary to have your NGB in your country and to be registered in ITF.
Proto já každý říkám, není instruktor, neseknete taekwondo. Instruktor udělá všechno.
Grandmaster Hwang says that instructor is Taekwondo, and if there is an instructor, he is not teaching, there is no Taekwondo.
General Choi, on je instruktor. On to zakladatel taekwondo, potom učil koho, potom už organizace, takže první učit. No.
Pak může růst.
Ano, potom může.
Grandmaster Hwang says that General Choi was instructor. He was teaching some students, and these students later were spreading and in many countries, and they teach their own students, and this is the way how can Taekwondo grow.
Takže tady to povinnosti instruktor každý body napsal, hlavní, to co musí práce.
So as I spoke before, and what is written in guidebook, this is the main goals and main most important duties of international instructor.
Takže instruktor, první, instruktor musí sami všechno připravit.
International instructor or instructor must prepare everything, must set up.
Já jsem instruktor, já můžu učit. Já nejsem instruktor, já nemůžu učit. Takový jako...
You should think about yourself, your role, that if you are instructor, you can teach and you should teach. But if you are not instructor, you cannot teach.
Takže dvě věci. Jeden, techniky, jako taekwondo, musí umí.
First important part is that he or she knows very well technique, taekwondo.
Další to.
And second part is do.
A všechno musí rozumět teoreticky.
He or she must everything understand on theory level.
Samozřejmě taekwondo my máme filozofie jako to musí všechno hlava čistý, jako nejčistý, může být, ano, může myšlenky, všechno může jako koho učit.
It's important also that the instructor should be good position and has a clear thoughts, clear mind, and he teaches by his nature way.
No. Second, musí otevřít dožang náboru studentů a registrovat ITF.
Instructor should also open his dojang, require students, make some promotions, and also it's necessary to register his dojang or her dojang in ITF.
Nemá dojang, nemůže náboru studentů. Už máte studenty, potom můžu dojang registrovat, dostanete plakety, jo, jako oficiální práci.
Jo. So if you open your dojang, you can require students, and also if you register in ITF, you will receive official plaque.
A ještě tohle taky musí zaplatit něco.
And also it's required to pay fee, annual fee for this plaque.
Teď nový pravidla ještě kup taky zaplatit, každý něco jako
there's also new rule that you should pay also for each cup holder annual fee to ITF.
hodně práce.
So this is quite a big job, and it's not easy to open and run dojang.
Třetí, soud musí učit správně všechno.
And third, maybe most important, that the instructor should, or we have to say must, teach his students or her student correct way.
Takže od TPS, organismus všechno učí, potom jak se dělá, teorie síla, jak se ajne, všechno musí učit jako správně.
It's important that the instructor must learn his students in proper way, explain what is defense, what is attack, theory of power, and many other aspects, theory of Taekwondo.
Jako základní škola učitel, jak se učit, abeceda.
We can say that it's like a teacher in elementary school, that he or she teaches her students from the very beginning to highest level.
Fourth
part.
Dojang musí jako proti jako bezpečný.
Jo, aby byl bezpečný vybavení. It's also necessary that the dojang gym should be properly equipped and should be safe.
A ještě instruktor musí umí něco základní, jak to furt pomoct.
Jo, to jsme tam neříkali. It's required that the instructor should know the first aid and the basic treatment.
Jak připraví dojang, bude ještě dál, bude jako světlý víc, teďka jenom kosti.
This is only short information about the dojang should be properly equipped, but we will go deeply later.
Fifth, musí každý období dělá zkoušky. Zkoušky je hodně důležitý.
It's very important that instructor have to organize CUP promotions, CUP test, and on some maybe 3 months, 4 months regular basis. That it's not good for the students if the tests are not so often. So if your instructor have, for example, promotion only one time per year, it's not good for them because they cannot improve so quickly.
Takže instruktory může být svoje dojang kup simsa a potom, když svoje studenty prekvětu může být každý období do NGB dávat, udělat zkoušky.
Jako národní zkoušky.
Zkoušky dělat. jako. Tady musí hlídat.
Instructor is able to organize in his dojang or at dojang cup promotion, cup test, but for black belts it's regularly organized by NGB, so National Promotion Committee for Black Belts.
내del라 스코우스키 내니 인스트럭터.
If you are not organizing promotions for color belts, you are not instructor.
스튜던티 허지 체카 스코우스키 네덜란드 스코우스키 보통 원이 건치 태권도 권해.
If the students are awaiting the promotion because they want to improve, they want to clarify that they learn proper way, and if they are not receiving or they are not have option to promote themselves, they will leave.
Instructor neuzela jako champion. To ne svoj úkol. Ne svoj práce. Studentovi je champion. To ne čajinio. Champion je sportu.
It's not goal for instructor to educate or to create champion in sport, because it's other part.
Vaše úkol hodně lidí jako vezmu, jako učit. To je normální takhle. Ne champion, asi pár lidí jenom champion. To není svůj úkol.
You should understand proper way that the duty of instructor and role of instructor is not to create two or maybe three people from some group and to improve them to champion level. It's about to receive and to teach as many students as possible, so big group, and improve their taekwondo skills.
Student instructor zajímá jenom sportu jako závody. To už nemůže práce.
If instructor is only looking for sport results, it's not a good instructor.
Tak. Sixth. Musí update každý.
So the sixth part is that the instructor should be updated.
Jak se update dělá?
Učí se.
Semináru. Chodíte semináru, potom jako světový závody nebo jako region závody, to chodíte na závody.
Aby poznali,
ano, pozná, jak dělá.
Grandmaster Hwang explains that the instructor should improve his or her skills and knowledges. It's about active visit of international technical seminars or regional seminars, national seminars, some training skills improvement, and also to visit regional or continental or world championships to see the level of technique.
My máme tak korejský jako slovo umurané geguri. Umul, když schovat tohle voda. Jako minule ne tečko, jako teče voda, jenom takový voda, nebo tam jenom takhle voda.
Jako ze studny.
No temně voda. Ale tam je čáva. Čáva nic nekouká, jenom tam nic neví. Nerozumí, nic, jenom žije.
Jo, protože je schovaná.
Ano, schovaná. Instruktor taky, jenom svoje dodán, nekouká nekam, ne semináru, potom už musí konec.
Grandmaster Hwang explained about Korean sayings, and we can explain it's about if you have well for water, it's somewhere in ground, and there is water, and there is also frog in this well, but this this frog is only living there, and this frog doesn't know anything about how world is beauty, how our world is working, but it's living, and it's kind of the same as an instructor, which is only maybe locked in his or her dojang, and he doesn't or she doesn't care about anything else, about how is how are good other students, what is level in other countries. It's very important to improve skills and still be eager to teach some new things. So it's also important to update instructor knowledges about every 3 years.
Yeah. Последний, seventh, 도장 프리프라비 справный, jako 보이미 도장.
So the last part is about how to prepare dojang. Dojang should be prepared for martial arts, so maybe tatami or some wooden floor and other equipment which is necessary
Training
for
material.
correct training, like pads and maybe with some protective equipment. But we will go deeply later.
세동 point instructor jako powinności.
We have 7 parts. What are duties of instructor?
To bude zkoušky. 100% to bude zkoušky.
This is one of the questions for test of international instructors.
Jak to odpovídáme, jako zkoušky, nemusíte všechno jako správně takhle. Jenom body, rozumíte? Body. Tak, první, teďko světlím. První, sebe připraví instruktor.
So short repetition, and you can answer this way if you are asked during test. So first part is about learning yourself.
To vy připravíte sebe, musíte semináru, zkoušky, všechno jako potom tady už světlím. Všechno připravit můžete učit.
So if you are prepared, you can teach.
Second, otevřít dojang nábor studenty.
So the second part is open dojang, acquire students, and register in ITF.
To je jednoduchý. Připraví dojang, student připraví. Další musí učit správně.
Third part is correct, proper way.
První, sebe, druhý, otevřít dojang studenty, potom třetí, správně učit.
So first, prepare yourself, prepare everything. Second is open dojang, acquire students, and third,
třetí, správně učit.
And third is to teach correctly.
Čtvrtý, jako na bezpečný připravit dojang.
So fourth is prepare dojang to be in safety regulations, and it should be safe area.
Pátý, celá zkoušky.
So fifth, the instructor should organize promotions, global test.
Sixth, seminar, championship, update.
Sixth part is that instructor should visit the championship, instructor courses, seminars, and so on.
Seventh, dojang, jako
vybavení. So last part, seventh part, is about that your dojang should be furnished and equipped for martial arts.
Question
So do you have any questions?
about the instructor. To simple, ale hodně důležitý.
Jo, tady je, pane mistr, otázka. Jo, tady se Mr. Kessler ptá, že jako se říkalo, že jako instruktor nesmí dělat jako zkoušky na černý pásky.
To nedělejte, tady potom bude ještě další věci. Tohle je jenom tutti instruktor. Takže bude, tohle určitě bude.
So, Master Kessler, we will explain this later. Please, if we don't answer you correctly, please remind me with your question. I understand what are you asking for.
Teďko 7 body světlil, něco nerozumíte, můžete...
Please ask about questions what was explained. Asi nic dalšího.
To je kategorie instructor.
So next part of explanation is classification and categories of instructor.
Tak, dvě kategorie. Instructor. International instructor, national instructor. Two kind.
We have two categories of instructors, national instructor and international instructor.
Odčtvrtán může být instructor. Odčtvrtán.
Instructor can be from 4th degree and higher.
To zkoušky potom course instructor dostanete certifikaty. Zkoušky.
Jako mezinárodní instruktor.
Mezinárodní instruktor.
So if you pay visit of international instructor course and succeed with test for international instructor, you will receive your international instructor certificate.
Normální student ještě nebyl instructor course, nemá certifikáty instructor mezinárodní. To může jako national organizace může být tábak úkol national instructor. Může být práce.
If there's a specific situation about 4th degree holder, which was not already at the international instructor course and didn't yet succeed with the test for the international instructor, in this kind of situation, NGB can decide that he will be or she will be national instructor.
International instructor může být svoje země a jiné země může učit.
Mezinárodní instructor. International instructor can teach in his own country or her own country and also in other countries.
International instructor může být svoje dožang, zkoušky, certifikaty, svoje jméno.
International instructor can issue his own certificates for core belts in his or her dojang.
National instructor nemůže zkoušky ani kup.
National instructor has not duty or opportunity to organize core belt promotions.
International instructor může být svoje studentovi dává úkol působem.
International instructor also can clarify that some of his black belts is his assistant, so he give him or her title of Busabon, assistant instructor.
Busabon ne national government. Busabon jenom instructor svoje dožang studentovi dává. 일단 první dan do třetí dan může být.
So for instructor, for degree holders, first, second, and third degree can be given by international instructor, not NGB, but international instructor can give this title, this permission to be assistant of instructor Busabon.
Takže Busabon může být jako práce. Tak práce první dan do pátý gup pomáhá. První dan.
So first degree can be teaching up to fifth grade.
Second dan může být do třetí gup.
So second dan up to third grade.
Třetí dan může být první gup.
And third degree up to first grade.
Takže tady dvě kategorie, jenom jak to řekne national, international a power, jenom tak trošku takhle osvětlili.
Já ještě dopadám se, jako mezinárodní instruktor, ten může takhle dát jako to povolení.
No, mezinárodní instruktor může dávat úkol jenom.
Jo.
No, Busabom nemůže svoje plán učit.
Jo, rozumím.
No.
So, Busabom has not duty to make his own plan. It should be only given plan by his international instructor, his Sabom. So Busabom is not able to make a own plan for training and give some specific commands and explanation. He is only watching about to follow the schedule given by international instructor.
třeba první den může být to partiku, on nemůže od začátek to partiku pořád učit, nemůže. Když instruktor nemá čas, dává úkol jenom. Hlavní instruktor to instruktor učí všechno, od 10 do partiku, jaký studentů učit, ale někdy nemá čas, jenom chvilku čas, jenom pomáhá. Dneska nebo jenom hodně lidí, takže jenom dává úkol. On nemůže sám plán učit celý. Tohle práce.
So our original way is that the Busabom, for example, first degree, is not able to teach all the time students from 10th group to 5th group, but it's only like we said, it's he or she is assistant of instructor. So when there is a big group and the instructor needs his assistant, he or she will give specific goal for this instructor, for this kind of maybe training session. So you should teach them, for example, Yopchagi, and later.
Už učil a on může jako opakovat.
International instructor already explained what is new technique or what was necessary to learn students, and the Busabom only repeat these kind of techniques.
Okay. Question.
Jo, tady
kategorie.
Jsou právě, pane mistře, otázky na ty jo, tady mistr Jean Feller se ptá, že v ITF pravidlech že musí být každý 2 nebo 3 roky, jako, že tam je napsáno 2 nebo 3 roky, jako opakovat instruktorský kurz.
Update.
No, on se tady jako na to ptal, ale vlastně nevím, jestli se ptal.
Tak poprosit každý věci to jenom to o takové věci, to ne něco mimo.
No, on se jako ptá, že prostě je napsáno každý 2 nebo 3 roky a nikde jinde je napsaný, že prostě musí ten instruktorský kurz jako každé 2 roky. Jo, že asi tam jako nikde v pravidlech ITF není asi úplně správně napsáno.
Potom ještě bavíme, jo, tohle to...
So Master Feller, sorry, apology. Grandmaster Hwang will look for that you are asking for, and we will reply you after the break during this morning session. Pane mistr, tady ještě dotaz od mistra Kesslera.
To bude
Právě Busabom.
No.
Jestli když je čtvrtý dan a vyšší,
No.
jo, není mezinárodní instruktor nebo národní instruktor, tak jestli se mu má říkat sabon nebo usabon.
Není ani sabon. Kdo nedá úkol, on nemůže.
Jo, takže když bude pátý dan,
Jenom pátý dan.
tak je jenom jako prostě pátý dan. Nemá titul.
Protože titul nemůže sám sebe.
Jasně, sám
titul
nemůže.
nikdo dá. Takže sabon International Instructor ITF, National od National Government. Pusabon od Instructor dostanu. Ale on nedostal potom nesekne, nic nemá. Jenom pátý dan.
Jo. So the question of Master Kessler and Neil Morris about what should be or who should be sabon or bu sabon. I ask if there is a situation that someone is for example 5th degree and it's not he or she is not international instructor. At this moment this title is given by someone, international instructor or instructor. So if he or she has not been given title from ITF or NGB, like national instructor, he is only 5th degree. He is not a Busabon. Or his international instructor or his Sabon can give him title Busabon. So if he say, the international instructor say, you are 5th degree, you are my assistant, so he is called Busabon. So I hope I explain correctly.
Okay? I understand correctly. Okay. Title instructor.
Jo.
위권 초대라.
So title and function of instructor.
To je jako armáda systém.
We can say that it's like an army system.
Takže title, jak se řekne? 부사범, 사범, 사연, 사성.
We can say, and we know everyone, that we have 4 kinds: Usabom, Sabom, Sayon, Sasum.
To teď světlím jenom jako kategorie instructor jako titul. Instructor titul.
Grandmaster Hwang will explain only about international instructor or instructor title.
Ne, international. Jenom instructor title. Tak. Ostatní není 부사범, není instructor, nemá tady. Jenom kdo 부사범, 사범, 사연, 사성. To my počítáme takhle. Řekneme.
We can count only Usabom, Sabom, Sayon, Sasum.
To už usvětlil. Odu instructor, svůj instructor dal úkol 부사범. První do třetí dan nikdo může dostanou. Tohle 부사범. První do třetí dan 부사범.
So from 1st to 3rd degree, we can say if it's given by his or her instructor, it's Busabon, assistant of instructor.
Takže tady nemá čtvrtý dan, pátý, šestý dan, nemá 부사범. Jenom do třetí dan může být.
So generally, 4th, 5th, 6th degree, it's not Busabon, cannot be Busabon. It's only for 1st, 2nd and 3rd degree.
사범, od čtvrtý dan.
So Sabon title is from 4th degree higher.
To je kategorie. Už máme international or national.
And we have 2 categories, national and international.
Takže international instructor or national instructor. Od čtvrtý dan výš.
So it's from 4th degree and higher.
Potom 7ý, 8ý dan. 7, 8 degree. To 사현. To master.
So masters are 7 and 8 degrees.
To senior master nemá. To není.
There is no title senior master.
Kdo má stejný člověk 7ý dan, ale kdo starší, to je senior. 네마 타이틀.
We can say that if we have two 7 degrees, but who is older, who was promoted earlier, this is senior. It's můžeme říct jako sombe.
선배.
We have not senior word. We use sombe because it's our sombe.
타이틀 네마 시니어.
So these kinds of titles, they have no some junior senior ranking.
자, 시니어 인스트럭터 그대 시니어. 네마 타이틀 to nesekne, ale to nikdo udělal, to je trošku to není správný. Senior master, senior grandmaster, to je jenom osobní může být.
Grandmaster Hwang explained that it was previously maybe it was done a little bit incorrect way, and in title there is no senior junior. We can say between two people that someone is junior to someone who is senior, but only by age, only by which degree was given earlier.
9 degree 사송.
So Grandmaster is Sasong, 9 degree.
Tak nikdo zeptal 9 degree taky instructor? Of course.
So someone asked previously that if 9 degree Grandmaster is also instructor. Yes, he is all the time instructor.
Kdy studied flag line, international instructor.
So this is a real meaning of stripes on your dobok. It's the meaning is of this is international instructor.
General Choi, Grandmaster Hwang, international instructor, stay international instructor. All from 4 degree, who have line dobok, international instructor. National instructor not line flag.
So be careful that national instructor has no stripes on his dobok, but all international instructors, they have stripes. This is first recognition if someone is an international instructor or not. So General Choi has also stripes.
Our
he
instructor,
was
our instructor,
It's our
General
instructor.
Choi. Teacher.
It's, he was and still is our teacher.
스승. Our 스승. Okay? 또 내 색내면 선배. General Choi 너 선배 또.
We will not say
네.
that General Choi is our
General Choi,
somewhere. It's our eternal teacher.
Okay? 타이틀 세그너. jaký dotazy?
Když se někdo ptá, ale nepoznám úplně, kdo to je, protože má špatně vyplněný, ale jestli je oficiálně senior master epolec, to budou asi ty výložky na doboku.
Nemá takové.
Není rozdíl 7. 8. dan. No, ono to jako vzniklo, ale vlastně jako nebylo to.
Nemá title, ale jak to poznat tady udělat? Nejde.
There's a question about epaulets on dobok for 8 degrees. I still see that many people use senior master. Grandmaster Hwang explained there is no senior master. It's only master. Or master 7 degree or 8 degree, and that there is no difference on shoulders.
The general 회주다 얘는 보통 시니어 general 회주다 내처이니요 우젤라 또 내마 메타네.
We have no differences between masters. Only he is 7 degree or 8 degree master, but no junior master or senior master.
Okay? Všechno už tohle. Pokračujeme? Kolik hodin?
10.
Obsah a metoda training.
Now about training content and methods.
Takže první co učíme se? První.
So first part is what we are teaching.
Normálně sportovní věci to nesekneme, jo?
First part is the general principle of sport, but it's not necessary to go deeply.
A taekwondo theory.
So second part is important because it's theory of taekwondo.
Tak první je taekwondo stanoví nebo shadow of taekwondo. To jenom kosti, to je jenom první, jako můžete vysvětlit to ne.
Aha, já to mám tady trošku jinak. Já tady mám jako filozofie taekwondo.
Ne filozofie, to je shadow taekwondo, je stanoví.
Chceš tady to
Jo. So first part of theory taekwondo is charter of taekwondo. So I will read. Science taekwondo is an art of self-defense, which aims at noble moral rearmament, high degree of intellectual achievement, graceful technique, formidable power and beauty of physical form. It can be considered as part of one's daily life, just our breathing and thinking. General Choi, founder of Taekwondo, defines its philosophy, principles and purposes so that these might be applied to bring about the flowering of morality, beauty and power in harmony with the immortal spirit. Takhle všechno.
No, to.
Jo, a pak je ta filozofie.
Takže to nebudeme to dlouho světlit, to je encyklopedie to napsáno. Takže to neděláme zkoušky, ale vy můžete učit ještě jako domácí úkol tohle.
We will not explain so deeply because this is part of the Taekwondo encyclopedia. You should read it, and this is not part of test for international instructors, but it's important to understand what is the meaning.
Takže pokračujeme philosophy of Taekwondo.
So next part is philosophy of Taekwondo.
Tak anglicky to tady dáte.
Jo, já to takhle mám tady. Mám taky přečíst?
Ano.
So, philosophy of Taekwondo. The utmost purpose of Taekwondo is to eliminate fighting by discouraging the stronger's oppression of the weaker with a power that must be based on humanity, justice, morality, wisdom and faith. Thus helping to build a better and more peaceful world. The philosophy of Taekwondo is based on ethical, moral and spiritual standards by which men can live together in harmony, and its art patterns are inspired by the ideals and exploits of great men from Korean history. Korea's famous military and civil leaders who in nearly 5,000 years of Korean history have never invaded their neighbors, yet who fought bravely and made great self-sacrifices to defend their homeland against invading enemies. I also include the names of patriots who religiously gave up their lives to regain Korea's freedom and independence from Japanese occupation. Each tool, meaning pattern, of Taekwondo express the thoughts and actions of the great man, so the students of Taekwondo must reflect the true intentions of those who name each tool bears. Therefore, under no circumstances should Taekwondo be used for any commercial or political purposes whatsoever. A ještě další část, ještě pane mistře?
Takže tohle jenom důležité jako vysvětlím. A, B, C, D takhle, jo? Máte A.
Jo, mám takhle.
A, to je ještě jedno A, co napsal?
We have several parts written by General Choi. Be willing to go where the going may be taught and to do things and are worth doing even though they are difficult.
Takže instruktor potřeba práce musí nevybrat tohleto pro mě lepší, tohle ne. Musí těžké práce, ale musí. To. Nemůže vybrat jenom jako pro sebe dobrý. No.
So the Master Hwang explains these words that the instructor cannot choose what is easy for him or what is suitable for him or her. He has to do everything. What is the job, easy part or difficult part?
Pro taekwondo potřeba to nemůže vybrat, musí práce tohle. To je, jo? Druhý.
So be gentle to the weak and soft to the strong.
No člověk to je hlavně jako taekwondo člověk. Co práce jako správný. Slabý člověk musíme pomoct. Jako silný člověk my musíme bojovat. Nejenom silný, něco udělat není správný.
Nebo být přísný jako na silného člověka. So the second part is about the correct way of how to access to people. If there's someone is weak, we should help him. Or if there is someone who is strong, not only physically, so it's important to be tough or strict to this person. So because we can improve and improve their skills and improve their meaning of life different way.
Jo? C.
So C, be content with what you have in money and position, but never in skills.
Mind člověk, instructor mind. Money to enough. Ještě jaké funkce enough, ale pořád přemyslíte, já mám chudý technik.
Jo, jakože není důležité, jako, aby se staral o peníze, nebo o nějaký funkce.
Samozřejmě potřeba peníze, ale to ne jinam, ale mindu jenom, člověk mindu.
Jo, jako o svou hlavu.
Hlavně je to techniky ještě chudý, takže já musím ještě...
Musí se zlepšovat. Jo, učit se. The Master Hwang explained that it's not so important that you have a lot of money, you have some strong position, maybe in Taekwondo, in life. But it's still important that you may be not rich in Taekwondo technique level. So you still be eager to improve yourself, to learn new things, correct your technique.
Okay. D.
So D, always finish what you begin, be it large or small.
Taky jako instruktory to jaký plán uděláte, no asi třeba jednoduchý nebo krátký čas potřeba, nebo není důležitý, ale už máte plán, musíte to končit.
It's important that if you prepare some plan, something you want to do, so it's very important that you should finish. It doesn't matter if it's easy or it's difficult or it's short term or something is long term.
Okay.
Be a willing teacher to anyone, regardless of religion, race, or ideology.
Tak dneska už jako celý svět je jako mix. Hodně lidí jako hodně kategorie mix. Vaše to tam různý člověk přijede. Třeba buddhismus, nebo jaký politický jako člověk, nebo jako kategorie jiný člověk. Jo, různý člověk přijede, ale vy musíte jenom učit techniky. Nesmíte politika.
It's important that nowadays world it's mixed. That we have in many cities different kind of human races and rich people, poor people. Some are weak, some are strong, but they have some religion different. That it is your religion, or you have no religion. They have some political ideology or something like that. But it's not important. You must teach all of them in the same way.
태권도 내만 호라리체.
We have Taekwondo has no borders.
Vaše úkol, instruktor úkol, učit. Oni může vybrat, jaký zásady nebo jaký, ale naše taekwondo zásady učíte, techniky učíte.
Our tenet says that we have to teach everybody. We cannot teach. We cannot select who we will be teaching or not. We have to teach everybody.
Okay. Next, F.
So F, never yield to repression or treat in pursuit of noble cause.
What is the Bachelor Bulgul?
What is the meaning of Bachelor Bulgul?
Bachelor Bulgul. Na spravný musí bojovat. Ne jako poslouchat.
The meaning is that if you are right, if you have good knowledge, or your impression is that you are right, you should fight for it.
My
Not only
instructor, musíme všechno správný.
So we are instructors. We should follow everything correct.
Student kouká, co dělá svůj instructor.
Our students are watching
Control.
us. They are checking what we are doing and how we are doing.
Studenty neverí svůj instructor, už vaše práce konec.
So if your students don't trust yourself, you are finished.
G.
So G, teach attitude and skill with action rather than words.
Zásady nebo jaké idea nebo techniku nebude jenom mluvit. Musí ukázat, jak to dělá. Jak to dělá, jako zásady, jak to dělá technika, musíte ukázat. Student kouká.
So good instructor should show and demonstrate the meaning of tenets of Taekwondo, and everything what he is saying to his or her student, he or she should also do in normal way of life. He cannot say you should do this like this, and this person will do opposite way in real life, because the students will know that he's only talking, but his regular living is opposite way.
Okay. H.
So H, always be yourself, even thought your circumstances may change.
So člověk může být jako funkce nebo title nebo zaměstnanec, může vyměnit, ale člověk nesmí vyměnit. Člověk.
There may be some changes in your life. You will achieve some new job, or you will lose your job, or you will get some very good job, but you cannot change by yourself. You still be the same and good person.
Student někdo asi byl championship, dostal champion, potom nos nahoru. Jo, to nesmí. To člověk musí, my řekneme komson, musí příjemný,
Pokorný.
Jo, jako my řekneme obili nebo rýže. Když jako už konec, bude tak dolů. Jako však hodně jako už umí dobře, potom už trošku hlava dolů.
Jako pokorný.
Takže tohle.
Master Hwang explained that it happens many times that if your students will achieve very good results, they, for example, become the world champions. maybe they are like high noses and they are so proud and they are selfish, but it's incorrect. These persons should be polite, and the explanation if there are stones of rice. So if this rice is grown, so these rice are mature, so they are becoming a little bit bent. So it's like for meaning of life, they are polite. Yeah, they are calm.
Poslední, aj.
So last part, be eternal teacher who teaches with the body when young, with the words when old, and by moral precept even after that.
Všichni rozumíte tohle. No když mladé tělo může být ukázat hodně jako hezký. A trošku staré tělo už moc nefunguje tělo, musí světlit. Zase učit, to je instruktor, takže musí teorie. Proto to musíte učit jako správně všechno. Nejenom praxe, musí učit teorie. Potom, když člověk nemůže to žije půl, když umří, ale student vás, jo, pamatovat, potom jako, jo, respektuje, to je good instructor, to hodně dobrý instructor.
Grandmaster Hwang explains that you should understand, or you understand these words, because when you are young, you are skillful, you can do maybe anything in Taekwondo. Any movements, any motion is not problem for you. But if you are older, your body is not so perfect. You can teach by all your words. You should understand theory of techniques and everything. Explain your students with good knowledges. Because we are living person and we are not living forever. So after death of instructor, when students remembers this instructor, it's good. They will teach properly, and they will remember this instructor forever.
Tak všechno philosophy of Taekwondo, application.
This is all about philosophy of Taekwondo. So, do you have any questions?
To je důležité tohle filosofie.
This was what was explained is very important to philosophy of Taekwondo and about theory of Taekwondo.
Dobrý, my můžeme přestávka, 15 minut, pokračujeme další.
10:40, teď je 10:23.
No.
Jo, takže 10:40.
No, teďko asi ještě 5 minut, ale no.
Oh, 10:40 pokračuje. So now we will have a 15 minutes break. So now it's 10:25. So we will return at 10:40 Central European time. So have a good rest, and we will join you in 15 minutes.
차렷 사선님 연애 차렷, 사선인계, 연애. 태권.
Так, sit down, please. Zase pokračujeme.
So we will continue with our schedule.
Zásady taekwondo.
Now Grandmaster will explain more about tenets of Taekwondo.
Tak pět zásady.
So we have 5 parts.
Lei, Yomchi, Inne, Kuki, Pekjolbulgul.
So it's courtesy, integrity, perseverance, self-control, and indomitable spirit.
Svetlin, Lei.
So Grandmaster will explain each of these. First is courtesy.
Lei neni chako, neni yako rule.
So we have no rules about courtesy, no law.
Nema yako royal to rule.
So there is no law about this.
Ale Slovak yako to mushi yako posloka.
So it's mostly about relationships in society between people.
Taekwondo, Korea culture.
So Taekwondo is from Korean culture.
Mi máme historie Dongbang Leijiguk.
So we have history Dongban Leijiguk.
To znamená tam East Asia nejvysoký úroveň lei.
So it means, this saying means that in East Asia is the highest standard of courtesy.
U nás historie tohle bylo takhle.
It has roots from history.
samozřejmě teďko už trošku moderní to jmény, ale ještě půl základní jaký funguje.
Of course, now Oriental culture and society is more westernized, but it's you can still find their high level of courtesy.
To je slovo máme 군사부 일치.
We have another Korean saying, Gunsabum ilchi.
군사부 일치.
Gunsabu ilchi.
군, king, 사, instructor, like учитель, 부, parent, saint, play.
Gu is like king, sa is like teacher, shortcut for teacher, pu is shortcut for parents, and ilchi means same level. So it means that parent, king, and teacher should have same level of respect.
Takže člověk musí jako umí respektovat. Komu?
So we should know how to respect and to who we should pay respect.
To je lej. Takže člověk musí něco respektovat, něco láska, tak to je systém.
So courtesy it's about relationship between people.
To je člověk světa.
So we are human, we are people, so we are living in world.
To nejenom Korea nebo Asia, to je celý světa stejný tohle, člověk.
So this is not only about Orient, not only about Korea, but it is about whole world.
Taekwondo zásady, chceme tohle. Generál udělal to, zásady, musíme tohle si.
So this is first of tenet of Taekwondo. It's made from by General Hwang, so we should follow it.
Nemá systém lej.
So if we don't have courtesy,
to je zvířata světa.
So we can say we are animals.
Okay? To je první. Druhý, Yomchi.
So second is Yomchi, integrity.
To musí všechno vidět svoje jako místo, já co umím, co můžu, 무시에는 첫 무제 때, 아래 내 무제 때 위치.
So Grandmaster Hwang said you should be able to recognize what is your capability, what is your quality, and don't try to play that you are something more.
우미 더 트레치단.
So, for example, you are able to execute techniques up to third dan.
내 무제 때 빠티단.
So don't ask for fifth dan.
내 밑에 테크닉이 내 무제 때 우치.
If you don't know how to execute properly these techniques, you cannot teach.
우미 때 무제 때 우치. 내 밑에 내 밑에.
And of course, opposite versa. If you are able to do properly and not only execute but also explain properly techniques, you can teach.
인내.
So next one is perseverance, inne.
그런 무제 때 스베틀리 있던데 인내.
So who can explain?
이트로발리 테크놀로지. 나 트레이닝 지보도 내처 셰크노 무제 또 인내.
So of course we are often using inne because this is not only for training of Taekwondo, but this is also for common life.
Instructor. 우치 스튜던트비 위내 우치테 나이드노 셰크노. 우치테 체카 우리 포말로 무제비 랩시 알레 나이드노 셰크노 우치 보통 우치테 체카테 리클레 야코 우미 또 네이데 무시 체카.
So this is really important for proper instructors because some instructors try to teach and explain everything in one lesson. This is not necessary. We should follow original schedule, which is not taking like 1 year or one lesson, but it takes some time. So we really need perseverance.
Technical system. 미 마음에 블루 벨트 무제비 타치나 마소기.
So now we have system that blue belt can start sparring.
trošku povolil, takže blue belt může jako závodit na sogi.
So blue belt can participate in sparring competitions.
Ale teďko žlutý pás těla masogi.
But we can see in some open competitions that also yellow belts are participating.
Musíte čekat, učit správný, potom oni může správný techniky.
So this is not proper way how to teach Taekwondo. You should teach them first all techniques for each grade or coup, and then they can do proper sparring.
Takže potřeba jiné. Kuky.
So next one, Guki, self-control.
Taky podobný.
So this is quite similar with perseverance.
No. Další, pectoral bulgul.
So and last one, indomitable spirit, pectoral bulgul.
Taekwondo, boyvimini.
So Taekwondo is of course martial art.
Máme zásady.
We have tenets of Taekwondo.
No, proč my cvičíme?
Why we are practicing martial art?
No, bylo tátatek to čadov Taekwondo.
It was explained already during explanation of chart of Taekwondo.
Filozofie of Taekwondo taky.
And also during philosophy of Taekwondo.
Takže vy musíte rozumět tohle.
So you should already understand.
Takže tohle zásady of Taekwondo už končíme.
So we are almost finished with tenets of Taekwondo.
Taky to tady.
Any questions, please?
Tam je.
Je tam něco?
Ne.
It looks that maybe no questions.
Pokračujeme moral culture.
So next part is moral culture.
Moral culture musí člověk učit, jako zásadní všechno.
So moral culture is about that we should learn about tenets, about all parts of Taekwondo.
Takže člověk jako zdravý hlava, zdravý tělo.
So we don't want to have only health body, but also health mind and character.
Takže zdravý hlava je správný mindu.
So you should show also proper ideas and proper mind.
Okay, tady je Sajejido.
So next one is Sajejido, students instructor relation.
No, between instructor with student.
So it means there is some relationship between students and instructors.
Takže instructor co dělá?
So what is job, what is duty of instructor?
Tak, A.
Mám přečíst všechny ty nebo jenom?
Ne, jenom jeden.
So I will read number 1. Never tire of teaching. A good instructor can teach anywhere, anytime, and always be ready to answer questions.
Učitel. Instructor učitel. Tak jde učit úkol, hlavní.
So of course teacher is instructor is teacher. So his main job is to teach.
Porádu učit, porádu.
Always teaching.
No, to místo, čas, to jedno.
So anytime, anywhere,
no.
Any place.
3.
Number 2, an instructor should be eager for his student to surpass him. It is the ultimate for an instructor. A student should never be held back. If the instructor realizes his student has developed beyond his teaching capabilities, the student should be sent to higher ranking instructor.
Takže instructor neučíte odu studentovi, co chce peníze nebo co nic ne, jenom oni lepší techniky, lepší studenti, to je vaše práce jako úspěch.
So Grandmaster Hwang said, don't ask students for some money donations and so on, but you should be able, if you can see he is better than you, to send him to other teacher.
A když už neumíte učit, potom už dáte někoho jiný.
And if he is, for example, like same degree, and you are not able to explain him more techniques, new techniques, you should surpass him to another more experienced teacher.
Protože vy jste pátý dan, vaši studentů už pátý dan, už nemůžete učit, takže někoho dáte.
So for example, you are 5th dan and your student also reach 5th dan, so it's difficult to teach him.
Ale to on porádu vás řekne instructor, svoje učitel.
But your student should still say that you are his instructor.
Protože on někde jinde učí techniky, ale on jenom techniky učí, ale to on ne originál svůj instruktor.
So it's mean you can surpass him to another teacher, but he is there only for technical teaching, only to reach another techniques. But instructor, it's mean not only techniques, so you are still his instructor.
Tak, předtím filozofie, no, C.
Number 3, an instructor must always set a good example for his students and never attempt to defraud him.
Filozofie poslední, jako světlil, když mladé tělo ukázat techniky, staré tělo světlí teorie, Když umří studenti, musí pamatovat. Proto tady si instruktor musí ukázat správně všechno.
Grandmaster Hwang always explained during lesson about philosophy that if you are a young teacher, you should show techniques. If you are older teacher, you should teach by your words and explanations. And if you passed away, they will still follow your teaching. So this is proper way how to teach.
Student को poradovat, co jít, jak ty spíš, všechno zajímá studentu.
So you should be a really good example for your students because your students are always observing you. Grandmaster Hwang said what you are eating, how you are speaking, how you are sleeping, and so on. So.
Vaše to hodně jako lidí kontrol, takže vy musíte ukázat správně všechno.
So a lot of people, if you are a good instructor, a lot of people are watching you, so you should be a really good example of good person.
Takže nesmíte kytat.
So please don't lie, don't try to defraud your students. Another point, the development of students should take precedence of commercialism. Once an instructor becomes concerned with materialism, he will lose the respect of his students.
Nesmíte business.
So please don't make only business.
Business? Musíte rozumět, co to je business.
So you should understand what is business.
Otevřít dojang.
Your business is to open dojang and bring new students.
Vy máte práce.
And make your job.
Takže vy už jako udělal jako kolik zaplatíte. To není business tohle.
So this is not business. This is not like only business thing. You
business
need to do this.
Ještě trošku nemá balans, ještě víc peníze, víc to je business.
But don't try to be eager for more and more money.
No, zkoušky taky musí systém poslouchat, to je pravidla.
And don't give exams only because your students are paying you. You should follow proper rules for exams.
Nemůže vydržet dlouho takhle.
And if you are not following these rules and your goal is only to produce some money, make some money, your students will not follow you.
Studenti už dospělí přemýšlí a on hodně dostane peníze, jako vybrá peníze. Nebo rodiče taky hodně peníze, to špatný. Já budu vybrat jinde, třeba.
So it can be easily recognized by your adult students or your students' parents that you are making only money, that you are there only to producing for yourself money, which is not correct, of course.
Chcete peníze, musíte hodně práce.
So if you want to make money, you should more work.
Musíte zaplatit to za.
So of course you are paying some rent.
Jaký materiál, jaký elektro, všechno.
You are paying some electricity, water. You are paying some training equipments, of course.
Vy máte taky rodina.
Of course, instructors has also families.
Takže musí to finanční potřeba.
So of course, you should make some money.
Takže dostanete práce, dostanete peníze. To je není business.
So it's natural. This is not like bad business that you are working and you are taking some money for your job.
Rozumíte, takže to tak pozoruj.
But it should be in good balance. You should be careful about this.
Studenti myslí svoje instruktor business, potom už nerespektuje.
So if your students are thinking my instructor is doing only business, this is first sign that they are not respecting you.
Oni taky má flava, všechno přemyslí, jak to
So of course
pozná.
your students are not stupid. They are also thinking about these things. So next point, instructors should teach scientifically and to save time and energy.
Povinnosti instruktor třetí body to učit správně, to stejný tady.
So this is already same as third duty of instructor to teach properly, scientifically.
Umíte, světlíte, můžete učit, ale neumíte, nesmíte kecat taky.
So it's really easy. If you are able to understand techniques, it's really easy to teach. But if you are not able to understand technique, it's really difficult to teach. And sometimes some instructors are manufacturing their own answers. Please don't lie.
Různý druhy studenty, tam je hodně jako šikovný člověk, nebo už dospělý, nebo děti, hodně umí sportu, nebo jo, takový člověk je, ale vy vysvětlíte něco keca, potom oni pozná, jako nevěří.
So some of your students are really clever. They are in common life, they are doctors, they are really talented sportsmen and so on. So they are maybe understanding beyond your level of understanding. So please don't try to make your own answers. Don't lie to your students.
Neumíte, řeknete, já neumím tohle.
So in these cases, if you are not understanding or you are not sure about the answer, it's much better to say, okay, I am not sure, or I don't understand, I cannot say you proper answer.
Instruktor nemůže všechno jako pamatovat, jak se jako napsal.
And also, it's not shame if you will say, okay, I will look to encyclopedia of Taekwondo because I am not remembering this.
Jaký studentů encyklopedie jako pokus pouka potom on rozumí potom četá, jestli můj instruktor umí, neumí.
So you should be careful because maybe some of your students check some informations before lesson in Encyclopedia of Taekwondo and they are testing you.
Takže vy nemůžete každý odpovídat.
So really it's no need to every time produce some answer.
Takovýhle jako studentů čeptá, potom jak se napsal encyklopedie, řeknete.
So sometimes students can ask what is written in book or why it's written in book like this.
Takže něco nerozumíte, řeknete, já neumím nebo jo, nepamatuju.
If you don't know or don't remember, so it's no shame to say, is it like this?
Proto říkal, musíte hodit seminář a závody.
So again and again, this is why it's important to participate in seminar, courses, competitions, lessons and so on.
Okay. No, nesmíte jako studentu jako závodit. Nikdo asi to neučí jako někoho jiný instruktor kontakt.
So another point, don't limit your students. Don't say to them it's prohibited to visit some another
Free.
So it should be free.
No. To oni může taky někde jinde učit. Není problém.
Of course, it's no problem if they are visiting also some other lessons. You should be open for this.
Ale potom studenty taky svoje jako úkol, takže nebojte se.
But later we will speak about goals for students or duties of students. So don't afraid that they are absolutely free.
H.
So another point, all students should be treated equally. There should be no favorites. Students should always be scolded in private, never in front of the class.
Student staying nesmite political.
So don't make politics inside of your group.
Shikini versus student. Takže stejný všichni.
So each person individually in your group, he's your student.
Jako svůj dítě.
So it's same like your children's.
Children taky někdy jako jeden jako neposlouchá, to je problém. Ale versus
So it's absolutely same as your own children. Of course, sometimes you have some troubles with your son or daughter because they are not following your orders or your wishes. Yeah, but you still love them because they are your children.
Někdy oni udělají špatný, potom vy můžete proti.
Of course, if they are doing something wrong, you should tell them. You should explain them properly.
Ale pozor, všichni na trénink jako stojí, nesmíte proti.
But be really careful. It's not correct if you are scolded someone in front of other students.
Tvrdý, ale osobní.
So you should be tough. You should explain him directly, yeah, really strongly. But it's much better in private.
Víte proč?
Do you know why?
Protože studenti třeba některý rodina.
For example, some of your students are you are teaching.
Otec, maminka, děti spolu cvičí.
So you are teaching not only children, but you can teach like mother, father, son, daughter from one family.
Třeba otec dělat něco chyba, potom všichni tak kouká, potom víc lobíte to děti, co jeho manželka, co.
You cannot shout, you cannot scold father in front of his own children. This is absolutely not correct. So you should be careful about.
Tvrdý, ale osobní.
So Grandmaster said you should say it directly, really strongly, but in private. So next point, if the instructor is not able to answer a student's question, he should be not fabricate an answer, but admit he does not know and attempt to find the answer as soon as possible. All too often will a lower degree black belt dispense illogical answers to his students merely because he is afraid of losing face because he doesn't know the answer.
No, hodné studenty může být jako question, jako ta.
So, of course, it's really good if your student has questions.
Různý jako otázky.
And it can be a lot of different kind of questions.
No, každý odpovídáte hodně těžký.
Sometimes it's really difficult to answer all of these questions.
No, ale musíte odpovídat.
But you should answer.
Neodpovídat, potom oni neberí vás.
So if you not answer, how they can trust you.
Ale nekečate.
But don't lie. Don't try
Proto
to
říkal, neumíte, já neumím. Jo? Potom asi já příští trénink já světlím, tak odpovídám.
So we already explained, it's no shame to say, okay, I'm not sure, or okay, I don't know, but next lesson you should make proper answer.
Never nikdo chepta potom vy taky otázky někoho jiný. Kdo může odpovídat?
And also, you have your own connection to your teacher, to your sombe, so you can ask other your friends or teachers.
Ne, to jiného. Jestli oni chepta, potom vy jiný student by odpovídáte, čekuší, kdo, potom vy už, aha, to ono, tak to můžete.
So Grandmaster Hwang said not only about your teacher, but also don't afraid to ask some another student in your group to answer this question. This is also correct way.
Yeah. Okay? Tohle důležité nekečate.
So this is the most important thing is don't lie to your students.
J.
An instructor should not seek any favors such as cleaning studio.
Jiný systém, ale tady třeba Tozan musí všichni spolu hlídat. To ne to jako instruktor svoje. Ale takže to něco jiného tohle tady napsal.
So Grandmaster said in his materials it's not absolutely same like in this book, but important thing is for example care about dojang, about clean dojang and this stuff. It's not job only of instructor. It should be job of all students or all members of dojang.
Třeba projevat instruktor jeho dojang.
So for example,
to nemůže studentovi.
So for example, if instructor has his own private dojang, maybe this is job of instructor to clean in dojang because this is his dojang. But if instructor is renting dojang, so you should help him to care about dojang.
Nebo někdy asi opraví něco elektro nebo jako umyvadlo, ale trošku potřeba peníze nebo něco potom zaplatíte. Studentů bude práce, protože studentů umí něco profesionál, potom zaplatíte. To
of course, Grandmaster Hwang, it's correct. For example, if in dojang needs some repair of electricity or some water system or anything, and your job is to correct electricity, so you can help like this.
Okay. A poslední tohle.
So last one, always be honest with the students and never break a trust.
Tohle taky instruktor musí ukázat všechno správně.
So you should show to your students that you are acting properly, correctly.
No, correctly ukázat nesmí kecat. To je všechno to musí správně.
A lot of these points, a lot of these numbers are about please don't lie to your students.
Next, student.
So next part is about students. So now about part from Sajijido, from relation instructor-student. Now about students. What is their job?
A.
First point, never tire of learning. A good student can learn anywhere, anytime. This is the secret of knowledge.
Student. Co to je student?
What is a student? So main job of student is to learn.
Takže to je samozřejmě to je musí učit, porádu učit.
So of course you should learn always, anywhere, anytime.
B.
Next point, a good student must be willing to sacrifice for his art and instructor. Many students feel that their training is a commodity bought with monthly dues and are unwilling to take part in demonstration, teaching and working around the dojang. An instructor can afford to lose this type of student.
To není kapitalist systém tady. Zásady systém, zásady.
So this is not a capitalistic system, our dojang. So we should still follow tenets of Taekwondo.
To není business tohle.
So this is not business.
Pojmení tohle.
So we are martial art.
No. Takže to každý myslí, já jsem majitel.
So don't think that your instructor is owner. You are also owner of this.
Yeah. Okay. See.
Next point. Always set a good example for lower ranking students. It's only natural they will attempt to emulate senior students.
No pořád učit, lepší než jiný člověk. To je.
So of course you are student, but try to be good example in learning and try to show that you are learning better than others.
Lepší.
Next point, always be loyal and never criticize the instructor, Taekwondo or the teaching methods.
Musí svoje instruktor musí věřit, jako respektuje. No?
You should trust and respect and pay respect to your instructor.
Když instruktor učí, nesmí ptát jako.
So don't backstab your instructor. If he's teaching, explaining something, don't try to behind his back said this is incorrect, this is bad or something like this. This is really stupid. Next point. If an instructor teaches a technique, practice it and attempt to utilize it.
To je trošku problém teďko. Dojang.
So Grandmaster Hwang said this is a little bit problem in dojang.
Studenti chodí do dojang.
Because students are visiting dojang.
Instruktor něco učí.
They are learning from instructor.
Potom konec všechno. Další trénink, nic netrénink.
And they are not repeating this at home. They are not doing their homeworks properly, and they think it's enough to learn only in lesson.
Protože domácí úkol. Potřeba tohle.
It's same like homework.
Protože teorie jenom pamatovat stačí, ale pohybu musí tělo pamatovat. Tělo musí jako zná může být automaticky.
So of course, if you understand some theory, it's enough. You understand, you can explain, you can repeat. But to understand, for your body to understand, to put in muscle memory and your automatic muscle memory, it takes some time and it needs some repetition and training.
Many times, repeat can.
So if you want to say, I am understanding this technique, you should be able to execute properly. And for execution, good execution of technique, you need to execute it automatically, and you need to put in muscle memory.
To kdo útočí a to akcímu čirigi mune já dělám amfarmo kaundium maki už pozdě.
So for example, if you are still thinking, okay, he's attacking with his front punch, So I should do with my outer forearm some side block. It's late, of course, it's late.
Каждый припаде тело автоматически функционирует. Только то технику jako svoje.
So it should be automatically, and then you can say this technique is mine.
Já umím.
I am good in this technique.
Takže musí cvičit.
So you should practice a lot. So next one, remember that a student's conduct outside the dojang reflects on the art and instructor.
Když máte tobou, nemáte tobou, ale furt stejný. Musíte už taekwondo člověk nemůže změnit.
So Grandmaster Hwang said, it's not big difference if you are wear in dobok or you have no dobok, because you are taekwondo person. It's always same. You are still representing taekwondo. It doesn't matter if you have Thai or dobok.
Proč učit zásady taekwondo?
Why you are learning tenets of taekwondo?
Tohle je čím používáte normální životu. Proto učit.
So we are learning tenets of taekwondo to use it in common life. In daily
Takže ne
life.
pro taekwondo, to je pro životu.
So we are not learning this for taekwondo. We are learning this for daily life. So next point, if a student adopts a technique from another dojang and the instructor disapproves of it, the student must discard it immediately or train at the gym where the techniques was learned.
Instructor úkol studentovi může naučit jiný dojang.
So for example, instructor agree, you can visit some other dojangs.
Ale studentu jiný dojang něco učit, potom vrátit svůj dojang, to instructor hodně dobré takhle učit, takže to ukázat, to nejde. Nesmí tohle.
So, but if you are returned from another dojang to your dojang, it's prohibited to teach techniques from another dojang in your dojang.
Ne učit někoho, jenom takhle cvičit, potom můžete používat, ale někoho učit, potom problém.
So this is for your own experience, for your own understanding, but without permission of your instructor, you cannot explain these to other of your colleagues. Next one, never be disrespectful to the instructor. Thought a student is allowed to disagree with instructor, the student must first follow the instructions and then discuss the matter later.
No nemůže stejný jako každý instructor studentu stejný jako myšlenka.
So of course it's impossible for all students to have all their ideas with harmony with his instructor. So somewhere will be some disagreement.
Víte, in dojang nemáte demokracie.
But in dojang we have no democracy.
Takže instruktor řekne něco, dělejte takhle, potom ano, já udělám, potom později, a já myslím tohle trošku jinak, tohle asi můžete jako opravit.
So if your instructor will say, okay, we will do like this, you have no other options than do it like this. But then, if you try to do it, you can discuss with your instructors. Maybe you can see some better way.
Protože instruktor je učitel, on něco má plán, dneska takhle, další takhle, ale student myslí to jinak, ale potom první udělá další, aha, proto instruktor mu takhle říkal, to může jako rozumí. Hned potom špatný.
Maybe you are not able to see forward because your instructor is still thinking about next lesson, about your improvement, and maybe he is explaining this exactly like he said because you need this. So maybe later you will understand why your instructor is explaining like this, but if you didn't try, you will never understand.
Okay? I.
Next one. A student must always be eager to learn and ask questions.
그도 ask, 그도 question, 그도.
So who is asking questions?
Trošku umí, může question.
So if somebody asks question, it's meaning that he starts to understand. Because without any understanding, he cannot do question.
Takže děti nebo základní škola takové jako mladí lidi ne otázky nedělá.
So usually your elementary school students has no questions. They are only following your instructions and not thinking too much about techniques.
třeba dospělí nebo někdo asi to hodně jako učit rozumí, oni těpta.
But in opposite way, maybe your adult students or some clever students will have much more questions because they are more thinking, they are more understanding.
hodně rozumí, ale ještě hodně nerozumí. Proto těpta.
So it's also something like saying that more understanding produce only more questions.
Já? Předtím říkal, neumí, nerozumí, co těpta.
So it's really difficult to ask some questions if you are completely not understanding.
Martine, filozofické, vím, že nic nevím.
Jo? A ještě, instruktory musí dávat čas, otázky systém, poradu, zeptejte. Protože někdo umí zeptat, nikdo nerozumí, potom poslouchat. Takže taky šance rozumí.
Also good advice for instructors. Try to always ask your students if they have some questions, because it's really good not only for them but also for you.
Okay. Poslední.
So last point, never betray the instructor.
To nejí.
So this is courtesy, of course.
nejí. Musí jako 군사부 일치.
So we already explained Gunsabu Ilchi, which means like teacher, father, king, same level.
Celý život vaše king, celý život svůj king a sabom, celý život sabom a rodiče. Nemůže jmenit rodiče.
So you cannot change your parents, you cannot change your king. Following this saying, you cannot change your teacher.
No, teďka trošku king, nemá king systém, ale to dávno, to ne historicky.
So of course this is like historical saying. So maybe today we doesn't have kings.
No, minulý systém nikdo nemůže vyměnit king, automaticky king.
So centuries before, king is like God. We cannot
King
change
může
it.
vás change, ale
King can change you, but you cannot change king.
to je historicky, to není dneska trošku moderní jiný.
So now we have modern age, so
No.
system is little bit different, but
Jenom zásady
you should understand
No,
this
používám.
like example only.
OK? Takže sajejido, hotovo.
So this is Sajijido, a relationship between students
Question.
and instructors. Any questions, please? Nic tam není asi.
Aleš, vy neděláte foto?
Už udělal?
Jo?
Už je na Facebooku.
So it looks there is no more question.
No,
11:30 máme půl hodiny ještě.
jo, prostě. Tak pokračujeme. Historii taekwondo.
So next part is history of Taekwondo.
Tak, každý semináru nebo instructor course se ptal, a který pojmenění podobný světa, podobný.
So this is quite common question. Which martial art is the first in history of this world?
Některé země dělají svoje pojmenění podobný světa, podobný.
So a lot of countries are announcing our martial art is the first martial art in the world.
Ale generál říkal, neví nikdo.
But founder of Taekwondo, General Hwang, was teaching that we cannot say this.
No, generál napsal, kdo první jako používal jako oheň.
So it's same difficulty as decide who was first in using of fire.
Neví.
We cannot say. We have no historical records.
Proč martial artu tak máme?
Why we have martial art?
To člověk na životu potřeboval.
Because it's nature for using for each people to defend himself for common life
Proti zvířata.
against animals.
A proti jaký jiný jako národnost nebo klub.
And against another nation or another tribe.
Dneska různý organizace takovýhle.
So now we have a lot of
No,
organizations.
martial artu teďko dneska už jsou jiný organizace, jako armáda systém.
So now
Bojovat.
martial art is like army system to fight.
Takže člověk, když začal spolu nebo samostatný rodina proti zvířata, takže už začal pojmenění.
So of course we cannot say we have some historical fact that he is first who are using martial art against some animal or another tribe.
Takže potom jsou jako země takhle taky proti dělali.
And then also not only like tribes fight each other, but also countries or kingdoms.
Takže nevíme, který země je první. Jenom třeba možná můžeme počítat, jaký země je historie, každý historie.
So we cannot say which country was the first. Maybe we can say in this country the oldest martial art system is this, in that country is that, and so on.
Takže teď my bavíme historii o taekwondo.
So now we are speaking about history of Taekwondo.
Všichni víme taekwondo 1955.
So we all should know date 1955.
No, to duben, 11. duben.
11 of April, of
No,
course.
generál udělal, to je jméno taky, takhle.
This is date when General Hwang made
Ale
name.
historie martial art, Korea martial art, už by tam tekel zpátky.
But of course, before in the history of Korean martial art, we have, for example, Taekwon and Tsubaki.
To je taekwondo Korea tradiční historie, potom udělal moderní.
So we have some traditional Korean martial art, and Taekwondo is like modern martial art.
Takže historii, třeba Taekwon Tsubaki historie ještě dávno.
So Taekwon and Tsubaki has roots in Korean martial art history.
Ale předtím Taekwon Tsubaki předtím ještě martial art něco.
But of course, we cannot say that Taekwon or Tsubaki are the first martial art which was used in
jenom
Korea.
jméno udělal. Taekwon Tsubaki, Taekwondo, tohle jenom takhle udělal jméno.
So Taekwon, Taekwondo, Tsubaki, it's only name.
No.
Yeah, we cannot say this is first martial art.
Protože Taekwondo ne jeden den asi jako nebe padat tohle Taekwondo takhle ne.
So and also martial art, same as Taekwondo, cannot be made during one day.
Takže Korea historie 5000 rok.
So we are used to say that Korean has 5,000 years long history.
Takže tradiční Korean martial art už dávno, ale moderní udělal 1955.
So we have long history with traditional Korean martial art, but you should know that Taekwondo was founded in 1955.
Takže Korean martial art Taekwondo.
And we should know that Taekwondo is
Proto
Korean.
Korea matka země Taekwondo.
So we can say that Korea is motherland, is a motherland of Taekwondo.
Zakladatel General Hwang.
And of course, founder of Taekwondo was Korean General Hwang. So it's Korean martial art.
Nikdo zeptal General od karate udělal Taekwondo. To není pravda, jo?
So sometimes some people are asking that Taekwondo was made from karate by General Hwang. But this is not true.
Taekwondo není General Choi Taekwondo.
So Taekwondo is not General Taekwondo.
To je Korean martial art.
This is Korean martial art.
Takže from Korea tradiční.
So it's from traditional Korean traditions.
Jenom historie generál učil karate, to je osobní historie, jenom osobní.
So of course we know that General Hwang was learning karate, but this is his own personal history.
Takže nesmíte generál od karate technical udělat taekwondo. Ne.
So please don't say that Taekwondo was made by General Hwang from karate.
Nikdo říkal tohle karate.
So some people are saying, okay, this movement we have from karate, this movement we have from karate.
No, takže já jim takhle. Odkud?
For example, Grandmaster Hwang would like to explain by example of eating. So, for example, he's eating like this. Is it from where? Which country or which martial art made
from
this?
Here. From my rodiče.
So maybe this is from Grandmaster Hwang parents.
We rodiče taky ještě můj
And maybe they know because their parents.
Korea, Shekul Korea.
And all of these people are Koreans.
A proč to karate? Protože reaction movement to nikdo dělá takhle reaction. Nebude jinak. Nejde takhle jenom. Musí reaction.
So why karate has this movement? Because this is naturally. It's naturally to do some reaction hand. It's naturally to move like this. So we all has like two hands.
걔네를 이런 야폰스코 스토발 빨리요 on roku on 이런 자이마 우치 도장 약간 가라데 도장.
So of course, because General Chehong he was learning few years in karate in Japan. He learned karate, but it was his own interest.
그렇다데 on 우칠 태권 from Korea.
But you should know also that before he already learned Taekwon from Korea.
그때 자이마 그때 가라데 도장 거가 또 어린 추비시 알레.
So he was interested in martial art. So okay, I am in Japan, so let's try some karate.
그때 드네스카야 에시에드노 바꾸요 또 태권도 Korean martial art 네 general choice martial art.
So please don't say that Taekwondo is general chess martial art. This is Korean martial art.
또 히스토리스키 트라디션이.
So it has deep roots in Korean history.
Okay. 그때 약기 도타지 마테.
So do you have any questions, please? 네.
딱 마음에 딱거비에 그 메디타체 프로 트레이닝 트레이닝.
So another point, another explanation will be about meditation. We have also meditation system. Training. So Grandmaster Hwang would like to ask you, are you used to meditate after lesson?
Po training sedi potom trošku minutu tak premyslí.
For example, after training, 1 minute meditation to summarize your ideas about training and keep calm.
Tole to není jako povinnosti, ale nikdo zajímá dělá, nikdo nedělá, ale jenom vysvětlím to.
So Grandmaster Hwang would like to say that it's optional. Yeah. So it's okay if you are doing this. It's okay if you are not doing this.
Ale co dělá? Sjedí potom dneska já cvičil správný, nebo já dělal něco udělal chyba, nebo tak. No, minutu to krátký čas, ale to může být.
So definitely only short time, like 1 minute. It's really good time to think about your lesson, if is it correct or not correct, if you made some mistake or not.
Neděláme sedi jako speed, jo? Ne.
Don't be confused. It's not sleeping. It's not 1 minute sleeping.
Okay. Další.
So next one.
Student OS.
Student OS.
hodně ještě mi taky opravíme. Taky ne taekwondo 선수.
So it's also our mistake. I am still used to say Taekwondo sonso. Yeah, so this is not Taekwondo sonso. This is student OS.
Mi taky student. General choice student. Mi taky děláme.
So we should. Grandmaster Hwang said that also he is General Chehong.
그도 cvičí taekwondo. 그도 taekwondo člověk. Full takhle os.
So if you are practicing Taekwondo, you are student. General said.
Takže tohle nemusí každý trénink.
So it's no need for each lesson.
třeba týden nebo měsíc jedenkrát.
So maybe 1 time per week or month.
Jaký akce, třeba zkoušky nebo jaký závody.
Or some special event as exams or competition. It's okay.
Jo? Takže to takhle dělám. Ale tady Čekopun dělali?
Myslím, že jo. Myslím, že bylo.
So usually also on Czech competitions we are starting with Taekwondo.
Takže nesmíte už Taekwondo, ja?
Don't say Taekwondo.
Student, ale moje mistake, my mistake, ja možná začátek takhle učil.
So Grandmaster Hwang said that maybe this his mistake. This is his mistake because maybe he was also using Taekwondo oaths, but properly this is student oaths.
수련생. Korea to není student, to je 수련생.
Jako tréninkový, jako
수련 ne trénink jenom. 수련 někdy jak učit.
Jo.
Ne jenom cello. všechno 수련.
Okay. So 수련생 is
někdy
Korean
policie takhle taky jako podobný, protože tam učit, jo? Ale to je není slovo jiný, tohle. To je 교화. 결혼. Ale 수련 수비치 아사사디 takhle. To je jiný slovo.
So 수련생 meaning of this
student.
Korean terminology is more like student, but not only like learning, but also learning, practicing, education, and so on.
Ale Korean zase škola student je 학생.
So it's different word than the standard student. If you are student in school, Korean is 학생. 학 education jako člověk tady. Because hak is education. 학교.
Takže ano, 학교. Takže od dneska řekneme 수련생 선서 nebo student oath.
So we should say 수련생 선서 or student oath.
Tak, první.
So first one, I shall observe the tenets of Taekwondo. So we are again speaking about 5 tenets of Taekwondo.
3.
So second sentence, I shall respect the instructors and seniors.
To je student, instructor, to hodně důležitý. Protože to
so this is again about courtesy. We are Taekwondo system, so relationship between students and instructors.
No, hodně jako Taekwondo. Já nerespektuji prezident, ne, to ne. Tady je Taekwondo jako ležitý člověk je instructor. Proto tady se.
So this is not same like you are promising that you are respecting president. No, you are promising that you are respecting higher people in Taekwondo, like in Taekwondo system, like your masters, grandmasters, seniors.
Prezidentu, viceprezidentu, jaký tohle to jenom na organizace. Ale studentu, instruktor je pevný, jako jeden tělo. Takhle.
So Taekwondo system and like president, vice president, this is different system. President, vice president is only like organization system. Yeah, but this is a little bit different than Taekwondo system.
Jedna tělo.
Like Taekwondo is like one body.
No, tělo je hlava je instruktor.
And the head of this body is instructor.
Proto tak to hodně to respektuje.
So we should respect them. Third sentence, I shall never misuse Taekwondo.
Používáte, ale ne jako nesprávný.
I shall never misuse Taekwondo doesn't mean I will never use Taekwondo.
Uděláte míru.
You should build more peaceful world. So
no, tady závodí umpire 시작. Ale vaše práce pryč. Kalion. To je vaše práce.
So job of umpire during competition is to say in starting of sparring, see jug, and they will start to fight. But your job as instructor is to finish all fights.
To je policie, jako policie.
Like police.
To není jako umpire, ne.
So umpire is a different job.
Okay? Ale někdy jako potřeba jako
But sometimes you need also to use your physical and technical skills of Taekwondo.
Vaše jako správný útok, to není útok, to je obrana.
So if you are executing properly your attack with proper idea and against proper attacker, this is not attack, it's defense.
Okay? Čtvrtý.
Number 4, I shall be a champion of freedom and justice.
Co může tohle? Champion?
Batman.
So what it
To je
means?
člověk, to asi, to nemá slovo jinak, takže champion, ale to není sportu champion tohle. Není.
So the word champion here doesn't mean like you should win gold medal. You are championship champion. This is like different meaning. Yeah.
Jako správný, jako fightman? Ne, fightman, jako pohádka.
Jo, jako správný hrdina.
Ano, takhle. Takový člověk.
Jo. So Grandmaster said, in all fairy tale you should be always positive hero.
Okay. Poslední.
And last one, I shall build a more peaceful world.
Může být?
Is it possible?
Máme sen.
Of course, this is our dream.
Protože všichni cvičí taekwondo, nebude válka.
So Grandmaster said, if everybody will practice taekwondo, there will be no war.
Proto tam předtím jako instruktor učí, jaká kategorie člověk, jaká politika, jaký buddhismus, to ne. Všechno učí taekwondo, potom oni všichni taekwondo zásady bude míru.
So if all people will follow taekwondo tenets and other philosophical ideas of taekwondo, there will be no war anymore.
Ja? Proto tak studenti mají takhle.
This is why student oath has these 5 sentences.
Tak, ještě čas?
Máme ještě asi 7 minut. Pauza, oběd.
Takže dneska odpoledne plán hotovo.
So we are almost finishing our schedule with this morning session.
Teďko poslední otázky. Dneska co dělali?
So now some questions. What we did today?
Cháte, kdo zeptal, jak to zkoušky systém, bude zkoušky systém ještě bude další plán. Takže ještě já neodpovídám.
Also during first part of this lesson, I think Master Kessler asked about Shimsa, about exams. So we still will explain this. There will be much more explanation about exams. Tady plán už všechno počítal, studentů co chce otázky, takže všechno má, takže uvidíte, vaše otázky už bude automaticky. So it should be automatically explained in all instructor courses. So Grandmaster Hwang already thinks what you need as instructors. So don't afraid, it will be explained.
Ale teďko otázky. mi už světlil, ale nerozumíte, nebo čo? Takové jenom můžete otázky.
So, but now it's time for questions. So, if we explain already something like, I don't know, student oaths or tenets of Taekwondo or system of seminars and so on, and you are still not understanding or you are still not sure or you have some more deep questions, so this is time for your questions. Okay, so it looks that no questions. Maybe you can think more during lunchtime.
Finish?
So
Okay.
maybe we can make lunch break.
Nemá?
Ne, kontrolovat.
Já? Počívám.
Jo. Tady jako pak, že bych chtěl rád jako diskutovat ty zkoušky a co by mělo být jako za 60.
Takže
jako,
není otázka.
Není to otázka,
To bude,
spíš taková
bude.
představa.
So we will explain more about exams.
všechno má, uvidíte, všechno má, co zajímá.
So Grandmaster will explain much more about exams.
Ale pravidla updateu 2 roku, 1krát nebo 3 roky 1krát, takhle, ale tady někde, no, 3 roky. To Instructor course rok 1krát, možná bude, jo, ale
musí minimálně jednou.
updateu 3 roky 1krát. To je to pravidla. Takže 2 roky zapomeňte se.
Tam,
So Grandmaster.
to asi bylo někde možná
Je tam.
v konstituci.
Ano, já odtud
tam je
tam,
chyba.
no.
So Grandmaster Hwang again check rules about updating instructor course. So you should update one time per 3 years. 3 years. This is correct. Not 2 years. 3 years.
그디 자찰 인스트럭터 코스 호드레리지 스메이 또 내풍부에.
So when we started with instructor course, a lot of people was saying like, "Oh, this is not working."
Ale dneska už ho드레리지 opakoval, porádu, každý rok opakoval tady.
But now a lot of people are repeating each year.
Ještě proč my děláme to online seminář?
Why we are doing online seminars?
Protože jiný země, třeba ta Evropa jednoduchý, ale Asia země, tam to Afrika nebo Amerika, český organizace.
So
Proto tady děláme taky.
For example, in Europe, we have quite a lot seminars, and Europe it's not a big continent, it's not large continent, so it's not difficult to travel here and participate in some events. But Asia or America, Africa, it's different. Not so many events, and everything is quite far. So this is why we would like to offer possibility of online seminars.
Tady Evropa kolem 30 země. 30 země? 32?
Víc, 30, asi 7.
In
No,
Europe we have more than 30
No,
countries.
ale hodně jako Mali, všechno asi
But a lot of
může být
countries really small,
by car.
and a lot of,
Může být.
for example, from Czech Republic is most of European countries reach by car.
Ale Asia země, třeba Afrika země, Amerika země, všechno letadlo. To hodně
But
trají.
in America, Africa, Asia, it's completely different situation. You should use only plane.
Proto to online seminář roku 1krát děláme takhle.
So this is why we always try to do online seminar minimum one time per year, because it's much more cheap for you.
Takže nikdo asi ne 3 roky 1krát, ale každý rok dělá, nikdo ještě spí, nezajímá.
So of course some people are doing every year international instructor course, but some people are in opposite way. They are sleeping.
Pomalu, Prabhuji, pomalu.
So please wake up, slowly wake up.
Dobry, kończymy.
So we will finish now our morning session. So enjoy your lunch and see you at 2 o'clock.
2 o'clock. Okay.
So in 2 hours we will be back.
Chariot, Sasoninge, Kyone,
Cool.